everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video we're going to do a chatty get ready with me. I have a couple of things to let you in on, which is super exciting, but before we get started, I do not have primer on today, but I do have my foundation on and I'll tell you why. But I'm using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, which is one of my foundations for November, so that's already on my face. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, why is my foundation already on? I literally woke up Saturday morning. I'm filming this Monday night. It's supposed to post on Tuesday. Hopefully it goes up on time. So if you're seeing this, yay. But I literally woke up Saturday morning with dry skin. Now, I normally do get drier in the winter, but not like one day I'm oily, the next day I'm dry. Like at all, because I actually filmed a foundation review for December on Friday, and at first I thought maybe I was getting a little bit of a reaction to the foundation or to a makeup wipe that I used, because I used a new makeup wipe. Might as well do something while I'm talking. I'm going to be trying out this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm actually going to be putting this all over my face. I know a lot of people usually just put it on their under eyes. I am not trying out a concealer today. I did buy one in yesterday's haul, but I will try that out at a future video. I'm just going to try out this banana powder today all over my face, because I am honestly not going to keep this makeup on. I'm literally filming just because I wanted to make sure I had a video up for you all. And like I said, I woke up with super dry skin, which is why I don't want to have makeup on for too long. I have like a dry patch underneath my eye right here, another one underneath this eye, although this eye is not as bad as this one. All around my face here, around my nose, around my upper lip is super dry, and down here on my chin is super dry. It is the weirdest thing that I think I've ever encountered in the almost 40 years that I've been living in my skin. No foundation, no matter what kind of reaction I would have, would do that at all. So there's that. Hopefully I will have a video for you tomorrow, Wednesday. John and I were going to film our face mask video today, but again, I'm just really worried about my skin. I've been slathering moisturizer on it all day long. The only other thing I can think of is that I switched moisturizers. I switched over, my moisturizer I had been using is empty, and I switched over to the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench moisturizer. That should be moisturizing my skin, not drying it out. So I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a foundation. I literally think it's just the change in temperatures, because it is November, and you know, November 1st here was actually warm. I was outside in a short sleeve shirt and I was just comfortable, no problem. It was a little bit windy on November 1st, but it's the 12th now and it is cold. So there's that. All right. Next I'm going to do my contour. I'm going to use a contour and a bronzer. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to put on first, but I'm going to put the contour on first. I got this little duo from Catrice. It's the Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette, and there's a contour here and a highlighter here. I'm just going to use the contour shade. This was the Taylor made me buy it because she said that anybody that had like a fair skin tone closer to her shade would really, this contour shade would work well for them. So anyway, I'm going to do some bronzer then. Anyway, because let's be honest, my foundation is just too pale for me. So I've been slathering moisturizer. I actually pulled out, if you saw my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale haul, I pulled out my Clinique Moisture Surge. So I've been using that on my skin as well. I mean, I've just been trying to drink a ton of water today. I've just been trying to do whatever I could to try to get moisture back into my skin. My hands are super dry as well, which also happens in the winter. Yeah, I just wasn't ready for it. Or at least I wasn't ready to go to sleep one night and wake up the next day with super dry skin. I'm going to pull my hair out of the way because it is annoying me. Not sure if you guys can hear in my voice. I'm also getting sick, which also might have something to do with it. I don't know. I've been getting sick for about a week now, and I think it's finally going to hit me. I've been waking up the last couple of days with a sore throat. I don't know. I might come back to that highlighter, but I do like that. I do like that contour. I think it actually looks really nice. And I agree with the Taylor that anyone in a similar skin tone probably would have that work really well. I think this is the only shade they have. Oh no, they have 2 shades. This is Ashy Radiance. Alright, I am going to pull out my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. And we're going to give this a try because everybody and their brother seems to like it. I actually found a video here recently. It might have been the Taylor. I can't remember who it was. But they said that this was a little bit orange for them, and they were a paler skin tone like I am. So I'm not sure if this is going to work for me or not. We shall see. I'm just going to try to bronze up a little bit because of the foundation being so pale. So yeah, I'm getting sick. I've got super dry skin. I mean, I even have patches of dry skin on my forehead. It is not a fun time to be my skin. So hopefully in a couple of days that'll clear up. What else? Had an accident this morning. Not like a car accident or anything like that. It was in the car, but it wasn't a car accident. I was in my car and I had the sunglass holder. Like if you've ever seen the, like in between the driver and passenger side door up on the ceiling, some cars have sunglass holders. Well, mine does. It was down. I'd forgotten to shut it, and I got in my car, and I actually hit my head right here. I don't know that the camera's picking it up, but I've got a little red mark on my head because I hit it that hard. So I literally was going to film this video this morning or earlier today because I had off work today. I didn't because I've literally been in bed all day because of I've just had a headache all day from hitting my head. So I'm just a mess today. I'm not sure about this bronzer. I'm going to have to try it more because, you know, I have pretty pale skin and I feel like it's just not showing up a lot. And some of that might be the lighting in here. Definitely. I like the smell. It has a hint of coconut smell, which I like. Yeah. So, I'm going to have to give you an updated opinion on this in a little bit, because I definitely can't give much of an opinion on it. Right now, I'm actually liking it because it's pale enough that I can put it on and it not make me look like super, like, dark, which I like. But with my skin being all wonky right now, I'm going to have to give you an update on that later on. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll give an update on that in one of my pros and cons videos at the end of the month. Probably not until December, though, because it's already the middle of November. So there's that. Okay, I did not get a blush in my haul yesterday, so I just pulled this one out. This is from Revlon. I actually got this at Walmart on clearance. It's in the shade Rosy Rendezvous. And I just like this blush. So, especially if this is a subtle blush. So if you're not looking to have like a really, really rosy cheek, this actually works really, really well. Like I said, it's super subtle. I think you can build it up. We'll see. But it's not. If you're looking for something that's going to really give you a pop of red on your cheeks or a pop of pink on your cheeks, this is not it. So I think that's all of like this standard stuff that's going on with me right now. I just had to take a moment and sneeze like 8 times. So I'm definitely getting sick. And that might be playing into the skin too. Can you tell the dry skin is really bothering me? Like I have some patches here. Don't look too close because I've got some patches that are bothering me. I'm just going to keep just piling the moisturizer on. I have a Laneige sleeping mask for my face. Which I haven't tried yet because it's a face sleeping mask. I might put that on tonight just to see if that helps. But you see how that just gets built up? I like that because if you want to go really like light-handed, it's not too much, and then you can build it up as you want. Okay, I did get a highlighter. I have the one in the Catrice palette, but I also have this one from Essence. It's the Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in the shade 10, Be My Highlight. I'm afraid it might be a little bit dark, so we will see how it goes. If it's a little bit too dark, I'm going to try the Catrice one and see if that one looks a little bit better. It just like brushed right off. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, my big announcement. I think I put that in I'm going to be putting that in the title. Huge announcement. If you guys follow me on my vlog channel, which is Jessie Mac Vlogs, you already know what this announcement is. If you follow me on my food channel, my Omni's Eat Vegan channel, which is with my family, you probably already know what this is. If you saw our mukbang from yesterday, we do a mukbang Monday every Monday. That's pretty. This is just a very soft glow. I'm not even sure if the camera's picking it up, but it's just like I can see it when I tilt my head around. It's super soft. So I'm gonna have to keep trying that out as well. All right, I'm gonna pull this Catrice one out and put this highlighter on. See what this looks like. Having a hard time getting anything on my brush. That's super like subtle as well. Okay, my huge announcement for everybody. Sorry that I'm looking a hot mess on my announcement video, but I told you in previous videos, if you've been around for a while and you've watched me, you know that I've been working on a special project with my sister Beth, and she was not able to be here tonight. I'm actually filming this on Monday night, like I said earlier. So she wasn't able to join me to film this video, but we have started our own business. So that's super exciting. We decided to open an online clothing boutique, women's clothing boutique, specifically because, you know, we're women and we're buying stuff that people like us and we would like to wear. So it is called Nimini's Boutique. I'm going to put the web address down here. It's basically just www.niminis.com, and Niminis is spelled Ninees.com, Niminis.com. And I'll put it down in the description below, and I'll also put links to our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and our Twitter. Honestly, Twitter is one of those things that I just am not super great at. Yeah. But I am comfortable with Facebook. I'm totally comfortable with Facebook. I'm somewhat comfortable with Instagram. I'm definitely not an expert. But I'm at least somewhat comfortable with it. I can post pictures. Twitter, just not really my thing. So I don't know how often we'll be posting on Twitter, but I don't know. All right, I'm going to pull this out. I got this in a previous haul video, and I just haven't tried it yet. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Blonde. Maybe I have used this before. Have you guys seen me use this in a video? Maybe I have. But I think this is the most recent brow product that I purchased, other than I bought some Benefit ones, which I haven't used yet. But this one was honestly on top of them in my drawer, so that's why I pulled this one out. Anyhow, so Niminis.com, we did go live on Sunday, November 11th. It was 11/11 when we went live. And we are super excited. I've already bought something from my own store because, like I said, our plan was to buy stuff that us and people who are like us or similar to us would want to buy. I mean, when you start to look into this type of business, and that's, you know, we've done research for several months. We've been looking into this since springtime, so it's taken us a good 6+ months that we've been researching, and we went down to Atlanta because they have a clothing market down there. Now we're closer to New York City, but quite honestly, I know Atlanta's a big city, but it's not New York City. So we felt more comfortable going to Atlanta for a week and spending a week in Atlanta at the market there, then going to New York City. Maybe someday we will go to New York City, to the market up there, but that's also not as often as the one in Atlanta. I think this shade might be a little bit too yellow for me. I don't know. Anyhow, but we went to Atlanta in October and purchased the clothing for our store. Now we are just we are small. We are super small. We kicked off our store with 4 items. So if you don't see something you like right now, come back. We're going to post new clothes every single Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. At least for the next several weeks. That's the plan. We have enough clothing that we've already purchased to get us through early December. If we do have customers coming in, we will definitely be purchasing more clothing and continuing to expand our store. We are hopeful that we do get a customer base that is going to enjoy our clothes as well as we do. And sorry, I'm not very good at doing my eyebrows, so if they look a hot mess, that's just me. I'm just not very good at it. Anyhow, we're hoping that we'll grow over the next several weeks. We'll be able to make some sales, and we'll be able to continually buy more merchandise and grow our store. I am primarily going to be the person that will be doing like fulfillment and stuff. So if you get an order from me, or if you get an order from Nimini's, it'll be coming from me. I have all of our current inventory in our inventory closet here in my house, and it'll be shipping out from me to anybody who makes an order. My sister, on the other hand, she's going to be doing like she's going to be managing some of our social media presence. She's going to be answering customer questions. Our email right now is niminis@gmail.com. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us and ask. It's NIMINEES@gmail.com. Eventually, we will probably do like an info@Nimini's or customer support @Nimini's, that sort of thing. But we just don't have the domain set up. We have the domain set up. Like, you can go to niminis.com. That's our website. But we don't have like the domain email address set up yet. So at some point it will be Niminis or @niminis.com. It's just not set up right now. Okay, so there's my brows. I'm not very good at doing my brows. It is what it is. I've learned to accept it, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, I don't have a new eye primer, so I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. All right, so yeah, so what are we planning on doing with the store right now? We are doing clothing only, and we have tops, sweaters, t-shirts, a couple of graphic. Right now, what's on there? We have some camisoles, we have some graphic tees, and we have a sweater. Coming next week is, I think, another sweater is coming out next week, and a long sleeve top, and something. There's a couple other things. But we will be posting, like I said, every single Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So, you know, if you follow our Instagram, or if you follow our Facebook, or if you just check out our website, you'll see that the new products as they come out. We probably won't post everything like all at once on Saturday, but like throughout the week we plan on posting pictures of the items that we have in stock. So that is interesting and exciting to us, at least to me. That's been taking a lot of my time. So if you guys have been leaving me comments on Epic Beauty Fail and you've been wondering why I haven't been responding, it's just been taking a lot of my time. And actually, if you go back and look at when I sort of stopped doing comments, and it's not that I stopped, it's just that I'm honestly behind. I do plan on going back and answering them, or responding to them. But it was right around early October, and that's when we went to market. So the last 3-4 weeks, I've been spending a lot of time on my store. So, as well as keeping up with, YouTube, and I do have a full-time job as well. So, please don't mind my foundation. My dry skin is driving me nuts. Anyway, this is the palette I'm going to be using today. You're probably thinking, Jessica, how many palettes do you have and you're using that one? I don't know. This is the one I picked out. So I'm using the Maybelline New York Soda Pop palette. If you saw my haul video yesterday, you know I've got like six eyeshadow palettes? 8 eyeshadow palettes? But this is the one I picked out. This is the only one that was drugstore, and a lot of my products today are drugstore because I pulled a lot of the products that I'm using today out of my Ulta box that is still sitting here beside me on the floor. So there's that. I do have a couple of higher end products like the Marc Jacobs product. My lipstick is higher end, but anyway, I wanted to give this a try. It does smell. It smells like grape. Is that what it's supposed to smell like? It says soda pop. It smells like grapes. I do like the lemonade palette. I do have the lemonade palette. I do like the lemonade palette. It smells like grapes. Yeah. Actually, I got the lemonade palette and I got the peach palette from L'Oreal, I think it is. I think it was L'Oreal that did the peach palette. I liked the lemonade palette better than the peach palette. So there's that. All right. I'm going to be looking over to the right side of, well, your left, right? Whatever. I'm going to be looking over here because that's where my brushes are. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a brush and I'm going to go into the shade Chilling, which is right here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid to sort of set my primer. I could have used ginger ale too, but I am going to use Chilling for this. So if you guys are interested in hearing more like behind the scenes of, you know, the different things that we've been doing for the store, let me know that. I could definitely do another, you know, chatty video with you all. Lord knows I've got enough new products that I can try. I could do a video with one of my eyeshadows, doing like an eyeshadow palette review and doing some chattiness. But let me know if you guys would like to know just some of the stuff, like some of the steps that we've taken to start the store, or if that's not something that you're really interested in. I can talk about like what we did to actually get registered with our state. We are in Pennsylvania. So, you know, there's certain requirements that we had to do to set up our, you know, being able to collect sales tax and being registered as a business and that sort of thing. So there's just some things that like every business is going to have to do. Some of it is going to be specific to your state because of the way that each state works that stuff, but I can definitely tell you what we did here in Pennsylvania to do to get our store set up. And then we also we're actually using Shopify as our hosting provider. I'm going to go into Cola Float, which is this shade right here, and put that in my crease. Little known, well, it might be a big known fact. I don't know. I didn't know this until recently. The #1 storefront that is on Shopify, I believe, is ColourPop. If it's not the #1, it's up there. But ColourPop actually uses Shopify as their hosting and, you know, register provider, that sort of thing. So, little known fact. And then I think like Lauralee Los Angeles does, and I think Kylie Cosmetics does. So a lot of people actually use Shopify. One of the nice things about it, and this is not sponsored, Shopify doesn't know who I am. I have no discount codes. There's no, other than me paying them every month to host my site, they don't have any idea who I am. So there's nothing going on there. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there just to be completely clear and honest. But they, the nice thing about them is that pretty much I pay them a monthly fee, and then they are my hosting provider where I put all of my pictures, all my everything. They have themes already set up. Now they don't. I downloaded it or I attached it to my website from another provider. But there's themes that you can just pick the theme out, and then they have a cash register software that's already built in. They have all the security certificates, that sort of thing. So it's definitely like a secure site. That's not something that you guys need to worry about if you go and take a look at my site. You know, that's all covered and paid for. If you trust buying from like a ColourPop, then my site is going to have the same security, the same register software, that sort of thing. Because we're using the same like hosting provider. And it's not that unheard of. If you actually go down into the footer, like the scroll the whole way down on a web page, you can actually see that most of them will say like powered by Shopify at the bottom. So that's what's on there. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we came up with our name, because I'm always curious how other people come up with their store names. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my store name. Before I do that, I am going to go into, what do I want to do next? Do I want to go purple, neutral, or throw that blue raspberry shade in? I think what I'm going to do is go into Grape Pop, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to pack that on my lid. So my store's name is Nimini's, and Nimini's is actually a name that's very near and dear to my sister and I. We have two grandmothers, as most people would. If they have, two parents, they probably have two grandmothers, or they might have more. I know like my sister-in-law has a stepson, and so he has, three grandmothers. Because my mother-in-law does, call him her grandson. He is her grandson. So he has his two biological grandmothers, but also his step-grandmother. So, very lucky kid. Very, very lucky kid. Anyway, I have two grandmothers. My mother passed away last year, but my parents were divorced prior to that, but they neither one have remarried. So I do have the two grandmothers. My paternal grandfather, my dad's mom, passed away in 2011. My maternal grandmother, my mom's mother, is still alive. We were closer to my dad's mom because she lived near us. My mother's mother, my maternal grandmother, lives about 2.5 hours away, so we really didn't see her very often. My dad's mom lived a block away. My parents grew up 2.5 hours from here in western Pennsylvania, but we moved here to central Pennsylvania for my dad's job when I was a little kid. And when I was in my later years in high school, my dad's parents moved here to be closer to us as they got older, got up there in years and got older. They moved out here because my dad has one brother who lives in Tennessee. Sorry, my camera cut off. So as it was either move closer to my dad or move closer to my uncle. And because my grandparents had lived, my grandmother had been born in Pennsylvania, and most of her siblings were still here. She didn't really want to leave Pennsylvania. So they decided to move here closer to us. So my paternal grandmother, sorry, this is going to be a long video. All right. I really like that shade a lot. I'm going to go into Cherry Cola, which is the pinky purple, and I'm just going to put that on the inner portion of my eyelid. I am going to use the same brush. I have my color switch down here, and I did use my color switch before I dipped into the Cherry Cola shade. Anyway, my paternal grandmother is very, very special and dear. And her name was Nimini. Like most people call their grandparents Grammy or Grandma or Nana, or like my husband has his one grandma he called grandmother. So, everybody has a name for their grandma. And for her, it was Nimini. So when my sister and I were trying to come up with names for the store, we were throwing out a lot of different stuff. And we wanted to pick something that meant something to the both of us, that was like super, close to our heart and stuff. And we ended up deciding on calling it Nimini after our grandmother, my dad's dad, and my dad's mother. So, yeah. So if you're wondering what Nimini was, that's what it is. The name that we called my grandmother. I actually kind of like that Cherry Cola shade. I feel almost like it's coming up though. Like I'm putting it on and it's almost like the brush is pulling it up the more I go over it. I'm going to try that shade out a little bit more later. Okay. I am going to take Another brush. I'm going to go into Tonic, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to put that on my inner corner. I think this is a smoky eye brush. I guess it's just to smoke things out. I really like it for putting shadow in my inner corner just because it seems to fit perfectly in there. And I'm not getting much payout from that shade. There we go. It's a little bit better. You just got to build it up a little bit. So overall, I am super busy, super busy. Very excited. Very excited. I'm going to go into Cherry on Top, which is this dark purple, and I'm going to build that up in my outer V a little bit. So if you guys like check out my site, you know, let me know down below what you think of it. Let me know if there's any types of clothing that you would like to see us carry. Because, you know, we're going to be definitely looking to restock clothing here in the next couple of weeks. And, you know, we'll definitely keep an eye out for things that you all might be interested in buying. So, you know, if you guys have any recommendations or any requests of certain types of styles, you know, just let us know. Let us know, and we will be looking all over our wholesalers' sites to see if we can find something that would match what you all are looking for. Like I said, we are super small. We don't have a lot of money right now. I mean, we just are starting out. Actually, I wasn't going to mention this, but one of the things that I think I mentioned just in this video is that my mother passed away in 2017, and if any of you have lost a loved one, you might know that it takes a while to get the estate settled, and my mom's estate was actually settled this year, and my mom was not a wealthy woman, but she did have a little bit of money, and that's what my sister and I are actually using to start our store. I'm going to take this pencil brush. I'm going to go back into I'm going to go into Blue Raspberry. I'm going to go into Blue Raspberry and put that along my lower lash line. So yeah, so we took the money that we got from my mom's estate, and we started our business with that money. So as we go on, I know we named the business after my grandmother, but I'm sure that some of the styles of clothing that we pick and name and put out there will most likely be carrying some names that are in reference to my mother. Because without her, we wouldn't be here either, you know? So there's that. That ended up being darker than I thought it was going to be. Like in the pan, you can definitely see that it's blue, but when it went on my under eyes, it almost looks more like a blue-black. I'm going to swatch that, see what it swatches like. There, yes, it's pretty dark. It actually looks almost purple. It almost looks purple swatched, like a deep purple. Alright, I think I'm going to be done with this palette. It has a grape smell. I don't believe the lemonade palette smells. In fact, I'm fairly certain it doesn't smell. I went with a colorful look. You could literally just like cover the top here and do a very neutral look with this if you wanted to. I got my finger in the shadows. Or even just these four and do a very neutral look with this. And just have like that orange as a pop of color. So I think you could definitely get multiple looks out of here. I didn't even use Soda Fizz. I'm curious what that looks like. I'm going to swatch that. All right, that's pretty. It's very bronzy. You can see the blue raspberry is still on my hand. I'll have to get that off with a makeup wipe then. But it's like a bronzy shade, which is a little bit darker than it looks in the pan as well. Overall, I don't think this is bad. I don't think this is bad. I think it was like $14 and I got a buy one get one 50% off and my 20% discount. So yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. I've been curious about it ever since I saw it come out a couple of months ago. All right, I do not have a new mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and put an old one on. This is the Doll 10 Illegal Eyes, and I'll be back in just a moment. I just cannot talk and put mascara on at the same time. I just can't do it. Just not possible. You know, you have to have your mouth wide open when you put mascara on, right? I do. Okay, I have a new eyeliner, but I don't think I'm going to put this on. Maybe I will. Oh, I will. Why not? Okay, I'm going to put this on my waterline. This is from LA Girl. And it is, what is this called? This is the Glide Gel Liner in black, very black. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my waterline. Again, can't talk while I'm putting mascara or eyeliner on my waterline. All right, I went ahead and put it on my upper lid as well. I'm not sure that I like it on my upper lid. Not that it's bad. I actually think it's really pretty. But I don't think it goes too much with this look just because I'm not going to put lashes on. So, but it went really well over top of the shimmer shadows. I didn't have any problems with it there. It went on super smooth on my waterline, and so far at least it's not bothering my waterline, which sometimes liners do make my eyes water significantly. So, okay, where are we at? What do we want to do next? I'm wrapping it up here, I think, with lipstick. I did pick up a lip liner that I'm going to try because it does match the lipstick that I'm going to put on. This is from Maybelline New York Colorsational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Beige Babe. Alright, so I had a mishap with unwrapping it, but that's okay. I'll get the cap out at some point. I'm just not sure how. But anyway, the lip liner is out, so I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Alright, that is super creamy. Super creamy. I actually like that a lot. I think I paid like $3 for it. It was on sale at Target. Success. Okay. The lipstick I'm going to be using is from MAC. This is one of their brand new Powder Kiss lipsticks in the shade My Tweety. It just came out with a bunch of like neutral shades. And to be honest with you, the shade that I wanted, which I can't remember which shade it was sold out. But I went with this one. And it matches the lip liner perfectly. Alright. I like the shade. My lips are super dry, so I can't blame the lipstick for that. But it looks super dry because of that, I'm pretty sure. I've seen other people already review this lip line, and they said they really like it. So, but my lips are super dry. Okay, I'm going to spray my face because it needs it. I just pulled out this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It was the first one in the front of my sprays back here, so I actually have that in the coconut scent, and I like the coconut scent way better. Okay, I think I'm done. Anyway, I do want to just say that I'm really thankful for, you know, all of you who come back and watch me. You only have a limited amount of time that you can do these things, and for you to come back and watch me, I really, really do appreciate it. I'm super excited to start this business, especially with my sister. We don't get to spend a lot of time together anymore. We used to be a lot closer, and as we've gotten older and we've kind of gone our ways in our life, we've definitely had different life experiences which have taken us in different directions. But I'm really excited that we're going to be able to spend this time together and hopefully grow a business. We would really like to grow the business, and you know, we would love it if you would check it out. You know, definitely if the things that are up there right now are not something that you're interested in, please don't forget about us. Come back next week and the week after and the week after, because we've got all sorts of different styles. We've got stripes, we've got solids, we've got long sleeve, we've got short sleeve, we've got sweaters, we've got short sleeve shirts, we've got, I think I said that, we've got graphic tees, we've got dresses coming out a little bit later this year, closer to Christmas. We've just got all sorts of different things that we've really fallen in love with. And like I said, I've already bought stuff from our store. So yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind just checking it out, if you're interested in any way, shape, or form, I would appreciate that. Again, no pressure. Definitely am not telling you go buy stuff, but you know, if you wouldn't mind checking it out, I would really appreciate it. And I do appreciate having you all here with me on Epic Beauty Fail. So that's it for my look. I'm going to call John and see what he thinks. So I will be right back. But I did just want to make sure that you all knew how much I appreciate you guys supporting me here. And that doesn't have anything to do with my store. But I do appreciate you coming here and supporting me. And even if there's nothing that you would ever be interested in my store, you know, I still appreciate you coming here to be here with me. So, all right, I'm going to call John. I will be right back. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this was just to get ready with me. I told them all about Nimities.
You did?
So, yeah.
Oh, hey now. Ooh, pink and orange.
Mm-hmm.
With a very orange or oranger lipstick.
Yes.
So, there's just some eyes you got there, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think that's a thank you.
Yeah. No, I think they're really cool eyes. I mean, for you, it looks like maybe 3 colors.
Let's look in the palette, shall we? I used Chilling,
Uh-huh.
Grape Pop,
Right.
Cherry on Top, Cherry Cola, Blue Raspberry, and Cola Float. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shades.
So, whoops.
Oh, and
Plus
tonic.
1 on the inside.
And tonic
yeah,
on the
I was
inside.
gonna say.
So 7. I used 7 shades.
Almost.
So yeah,
All right.
only 5 shades out of here did I not use, but
I mean, it's a pretty cool look.
okay.
I like it. It's pretty bright. I mean,
Colorful.
Yeah. The nice thing is that like you're sort of fool me. You fooled me a little bit when your eyes are shut. It looks very orange.
Mm-hmm.
When your eyes are open, it looks orange. And when you shut them, bam. And do you have lashes on?
I do not.
Okay, because for some reason your lashes look a lot longer.
It's that mascara that I'm using. I've never heard of this brand before.
Okay.
It's Doll 10, and I've never heard of this brand before. I got this in a beauty box. And
Doll 10?
Doll. DOLL.
Oh, Doll.
Doll.
Yeah.
I
was thinking it was dull.
No.
D-U-L.
No.
Like dull.
But yeah, I've never heard of this brand before, but I got this in a beauty box, and it's definitely a volumizing mascara, which is something that I like.
Okay.
I like volumizing.
I mean, did you line your lips?
I did.
Okay. So definitely can see that. I mean, you didn't do anything other than those. I mean, the eyes and the lips are the look parts of your look that stand out. I mean, you didn't like super brighten with highlight. You didn't super contour. But I mean, they're not. That's present. I can see it. It's not. But it's not overwhelming. I mean, and especially when you do what you did with your eyes. I mean, the eyes really draw it in. And it does. You did a really good job of matching your lip with it, with the top part of that.
Thank you.
I think that looks pretty cool. So there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for not mentioning the foundation. I went through a whole spiel with them about how my skin just like woke up dry on Saturday.
Well, I got in trouble, or I didn't get in trouble per se, but I've been told that when I come up here and do this type of commentary, I probably lay off the foundation. Lay off the foundation. Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below as well. I do read and try to respond to every comment. I promise I caught up on one of my channel's comments today for the most part. And the rest of this week, as I have videos prepared already, I will be catching up on the comments here on Epic Beauty Fail. I told them that they will be seeing my skin in all of its dryness and patchiness tomorrow's video, which will be the November face mask video.
woo!
With you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we decide what face mask we're doing?
I don't know. I have to look in the face mask drawer.
Is it going to be a surprise?
Well, I did just get these. So I thought maybe this
Bee
bee
venom.
venom. But I'm not sure how well this will do on dry skin.
Yeah, I would stay away from anything. I don't want to get stung.
So
I'll swell.
there's that. Maybe we will try these in December. I gotta look through my drawer and see what I've got in there as far as dry skin.
This type of stuff would be best in like the spring.
We might do it for December.
Okay, sounds good. December it'll be.
Maybe. We'll see. It depends on how my skin reacts. Like I said, I'm gonna be pouring on the moisture and trying to get it back to normal at least. So
By tomorrow.
well, we'll see. It won't be normal by tomorrow. But if y'all are interested in seeing my skin in its current state, which you have seen it without makeup on plenty of times if you've watched this channel at all, if you want to see it in its current state, come back tomorrow because it's
Boom.
You'll be seeing it the face mask video tomorrow. So anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next epic beauty fail. Bye.